Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video I will be showing how I created my project. So let me just open my Google Colab. So I am in Google Colab now. Here everything which I have coded is nothing but the model training and testing all those stuffs. So my first step would be installing all the dependencies or the libraries so that I can create my model. In my Google Colab there will be something like GPUs which will be initiated for me. So to check whether the GPU has been initiated or not, this line is written. So in my case, when I print this, so I am getting GPUs available 1. So it's optional thing, if you ignore also it's no problem. So our first step would be training and testing dataset will be splitted. I have directly did. So it contains train images, it contains train labels, and it contains test images and it contains test labels. So I am taking the dataset from keras.datasets. So I don't need to explain about how we are importing all those stuffs. I have already said everything in my last videos. My next step is normalizing. Normalizing is nothing but for example we have pixel values. It will be from 0 to 255. So what I am doing, I am just converting those 0 to 255 values into 0 to 1. I hope you understood this. So next, reshape. So I am just converting those pixels into 28 cross 28. So my next step is creating of model. I have created a model which is nothing but keras.sequential. Sequential is nothing but it will be having sequence architecture. Like first it will execute one and next it will be moving to other layers. So I have created and then keras.layers. So these are all nothing but the layers which I will be using in my model. So I have created a model and then I have created a compilation for my model and then I have printed model.summary so that I can understand what our model is doing. So my next step is training the model. So to train the model, I have already said you model.fit is a defined function or a method used to train the model. So I have created a model.fit and I have given the train images and train labels. I have given epochs as 30. So my model will be trained 30 times. So in deep learning, it will be consisting of neurons. Whenever the neurons keep on training, so neurons will try to analyze and they themselves learn to predict the image. We have given epochs as 30. So you can give any number of times, but maximum is 25 to 30. The test images which we have separated in the data set, training I have already given to the model, and this is nothing but the testing data. So after the training data, my model will also take validation data. Validation data is like we are testing the model so that we will be getting what accuracy and how our model is performing. So I have used here model.save. Model.save is nothing but we are saving the model in our file so that we will be using it in our Django project. So this is very important step to integrate a model in Django project. So you can see the output. This is my epochs. So for each epoch there will be interface like this. So this is nothing but each epoch. So you can see this is 5 of 30. So this is 5th time it's running of 30. So it keep on run until it's 30. I hope you understood this. So plt.pyplot. So this is nothing but whatever the accuracy we got, we are just plotting it so that it will be easy to understand by graphical way. So this is nothing but the plots we got. And my next step would be predictions. So I am predicting my model, how my model is performing by giving the test images. Test images nothing but the data which we have treated as training and testing. So training will be given to the model and testing will be given to the model after it's get trained. So I have displayed these numbers. So it will show what model has predicted. So my model has predicted 7 and the image which we gave as input to the model, that is 7. So my model is performing well. So everything is same and my model has predicted perfectly. This is my next step. So this is nothing but confusion matrix. Confusion matrix is a method which will be analyzing how our model is performing. So I have given confusion matrix here. I have provided test labels and predicted labels. So after the manipulation of this, we will be getting confusion matrix. So I will be storing in conf underscore matrix. So we are just printing it. So we got an output like this. So this is nothing but it's an extra steps which I use to analyze what our model is taking as input. So this is nothing but values of pixels which our model is taking. So I have analyzed and I have removed those brackets and I have converted this string into an integer. You can see here. So I have converted as integer. So after converting it as integer, I am creating an array and I am just passing those values into an array. After I am creating an array, I am just reshaping it to 28 cross 28. So we will be having input 2D as 28 cross 28. This is about my model. So let me just show my Django application. So as I told you, I have created an project and I have created an app. So first I will open my app. So as I told you, first we will be working with index or forms. So let me just open my forms. So this is for image field. So in my model will take input as image. So I have created a image field. So to create an image field, image equals to forms.image field. So my image has been created as a form. So let me just open my index.html. So let's ignore this designing parts. So let me just come to main part. This is nothing but the main code. So I have created a div which is nothing but an app tag. So let me just ignore all those things. So here you can see the main content. So I have created a form. You can see the method is post. So I have explained you everything about this basic concepts in my last videos. So enc type. This is very important so that my images will be passing to the views.py file. So this is nothing but we are displaying form.as p. P is nothing but the paragraph. So my form will display as p, so which is nothing but the image field. So it will be like we just need to click here and upload an image and we just need to submit it. So I have created a button so to upload an image. So this is about my index.html and my forms.html. So let me just come to views.py. So in my views.py, it is very important to import all those libraries before you start importing your model here. These are the libraries which I was using in Google Colab. Same libraries will also be used here. For example, so I just need to install my NumPy. So I will be installing as pip install NumPy. So if I just enter, my NumPy will be installed here. So all those things should be installed first. Then let us come to our model. So this is another way of saving and loading the model, which is nothing but keras.models. So this library gives us access to save and load the model. So I have used this. So I have created a variable called model, and from keras.models I am using load model method. In load model I am just giving an parameter which is nothing but the file name. This is the file name which I have downloaded from Google Colab. I already showed you how to download it from Google Colab. If you have any doubts, you just go and see my previous videos. So I have created a method which is nothing but mnsit model, and it takes parameters as request. If my request is post, so I will be executing all those things. So you all know about the basic Python. My request.method is not post, so I am just sending an index.html file to it so that it will be displaying a form to upload it. So let me just open my urls.py and show my path. So I have given a path as blank, and whenever I hit a blank path, so my views.mnsit model will be taking care of it. So as I told you, mnsit model is nothing but the function which I have created in views.py. So I hope you understood all those things. Let me just run my code. So this is my index.html file which is displaying. So I just need to click here and upload any images. Remember it, images size should be 28 cross 28. So I have already stored those images in mini project. So this is my 28 cross 28 images. Let me just give it as 6. So you can see I have given the image as 6. Let's see what our model predicts. So if I click on upload image, you can see my model has predicted as 6. This is how we will be displaying our output to the users. So let's go back. If you need to add any images to predict, so let me just give 2, and if I upload, you can see my model is predicting 2. So this is about my project. I hope you guys understood how Django project works. Okay guys, thank you. Bye.